Hey Jaguars, I'm John Walker Webb, and this is The Central. If you spent any time on social media during the last week, the words net neutrality have been blowing up your timeline. Despite its prevalence in the internet sphere, there's a lot of misinformation. But have no fear, The Central is here to clear it up.
Net neutrality was passed in February of 2015 after a request from President Obama for the FCC to classify broadband services as a public utility under Title II Order of the 1934 Communications Act. The law stated that the Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, must adopt no blocking, no throttling, and no paid prioritization rules. These measures control how internet service provider companies deliver service to consumers. This past year, President Trump's appointed FCC Chairman Ajit Pai suggested removing the net neutrality law in order to allow ISPs to charge consumers more for their services and have complete freedom to restrict websites.
At the dawn of the commercial internet, President Clinton and a Republican Congress agreed that it would be the policy of the United States to, and I quote, preserve the vibrant and competitive free market that presently exists for the internet, unfettered by federal and state regulation.
The FCC announced their plans to vote and remove net neutrality rules on December 14th, 2020.
Now, many words have been spoken during this debate, but the time has come for action. It is time for the internet once again to be driven by engineers and entrepreneurs and consumers, rather than lawyers and accountants and bureaucrats. It is time for us to act to bring faster, better, and cheaper internet access to all Americans.
Some internet service providers have promised not to take advantage of the lack of regulations, leaving their previous services untouched. For the rest, only time will tell. The few customers who were concerned will be attentively watching over the next few years, but for the rest of America, the issue of net neutrality will most likely fade into the background.
We are not in Kansas anymore with this next story. Emma Harrington and our weather team take an in-depth look at an explosive topic.
Weather, one of the most unpredictable things on the planet, is something that forecasters try to predict every day. Lately, however, the weather in the United States especially has been completely out of control. All over the country, the unthinkable has happened. In California, mudslides and wildfires are running rampant. At least 17 people have died from mudslides already. 28 are injured, and up to 43 people could be missing. All areas where people were injured or killed have been mandatorily evacuated. This type of mudslide or landslide kills over 8,000 people a year. They occur when the soil in the terrain is loose. Wildfires rage on every day and are very dangerous, but can have positive outcomes. They can help new seedlings grow better after harmful substances have been burned. Wildfires are normally caused by people, but have been documented to be started by natural things like lightning. California is not the only one struggling with extreme weather. Even in Mississippi, weather is just the opposite of what is expected. On January 17th and 18th, Madison County schools were closed due to iced-over roads and snow. This is only part of the situation occurring all over the East Coast right now. A super winter storm called a bomb cyclone has come over us, bringing wind, ice, snow, and very chilly temperatures. Even Niagara Falls is currently frozen over. Now, if you're wondering how in the world this could be happening, we have an explanation. A bomb cyclone occurs when cold air and warm air meet, and the newly formed air current starts rotating into a storm-like pattern. In this current, the pressure drops very fast, making it explosive, hence the name bomb cyclone. While the Madison County students did have a few days off, they are now back to school and back to work. They will, however, have to make up the days they missed. This has been Emma Harrington with The Central.
In the South, there is nothing more important than football season. Reporter Emma Harrington brings us a closer look to the gridiron with this exclusive interview.
Today, we were able to snag an interview with Coach Hart and get a more in-depth look at MC football. Hi, Coach. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Great.
Doing well.
How have the players grown and developed since the first time you've seen them play?
Well, you know, when you go into a new situation, you have to get used to each other, and I think over the course of the last year, we have done that. You know, they're kind of accustomed to the way I do things. I'm an old guy, and I do things a certain way and seldom change, and I think they're adjusting to that. I'm adjusting to them a little bit also.
Well, you're off to a great start this season with 3 wins. Now, last year you didn't get out of the gate quite as fast. What changes did you make this year?
Maybe we're older in spots. Maybe we're more mature in spots. But you know, it's good to have a great start. But your goal is to have a great finish. So we just got to keep on going.
You've had a lot of momentum through these first 3 games. We had an off week this week, so how do you plan on keeping this up for next week's game?
We just kept working. We just keep working and just try to correct things that we see that we hadn't done well, and just continue to do things we've done all year.
So our next week game is a non-conference game with Pearl, who also has a 3-0 record. Is this on the players' minds when they go out to play?
You know, I don't know. You know, we haven't talked about Pearl this week. You know, being the off week, we just talked about us.
All of our students here at MC are very excited about the canned food drive that Pearl has challenged us for. So, are you going to try to challenge this excitement onto the field next Friday?
Yeah, we will. We'll try to challenge, but we'll win. You know, we're gonna win the can drive. I feel confident we will.
The majority of MC's yards have been rushing, while the majority of Pearl's have been in the air. How is this going to affect your gameplay next Friday?
Absolutely none. We like running the football. We think that's the formula for being a great football team, and we're going to continue to do that. And defensively, we'll work to limit them on what they do. You know, I just want to win our games, and that all takes care of itself.
Well, as you know, here at AMC, we love to put together hype videos for your football team. So what do you think of the videos we produce?
Oh, I love them. I think they're great. I think it's great for our football guys. I think it's great for our students, our community. Y'all do a great job of it, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I hope we can do this again when we're 4-0.
I hope so, too.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was perfect.
Yay.
To believe or not to believe? That is the question. Since the 2016 presidential election, fake news has been a hot topic. Luckily, JNN is here to give the real story.
Wait.
Real or false?
One-armed man applauds?
The kindness of strangers.
That's physically impossible?
Mute man arrested for larceny. Declines comment.
That's just wrong. In my opinion. That's fake. And
I agree that's fake. That just has too many oxymorons in that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go true.
I'm gonna go false.
Why are you gonna say false?
Mainly just to disagree with you.
What? Oh, like he can't talk.
A mute man arrested for larceny declines comment.
To clients arrested for larceny. To client's comment. So the client commented. Declines comment. Oh. Well, I'm gonna go because he can't talk.
Homeless man under house arrest.
Who made these up?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna say false, because if he's homeless, he can't be under house arrest.
Yeah, they could put him in somebody else's house, though.
Whose house are they gonna put him in?
Somebody. Mine, yours. I don't know.
You're gonna let a homeless man be under house arrest? What is he under house arrest for?
I don't know that. He didn't ask that. I think it's true.
False.
I'm gonna say that one's true again. I think.
I'm gonna go false, just because if he's homeless, he can't be under house arrest. It's just like, is he gonna be like his house arrest? Oh man, you gotta go live under that bridge, and you can't leave the bridge at all.
Homeless men do not have houses.
Fire station burns to the ground. Workers fired.
True.
True.
That's true.
So true.
False.
False.
Yeah.
You're false.
That has had to have happened before.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
We're gonna make it true.
Yeah, it's real.
I'm gonna say it's false.
No, it's real. I mean, it's sarcastically correct.
It sounds like a pun inside of a headline, but I'm gonna say real. I'm gonna say real.
Woman attacks man with a bowl of spaghetti.
True. That was my wife.
True. You can attack someone with anything. Attack someone with anything. So.
I'm gonna agree with you.
I believe that. Yeah, I believe that too. I would do that.
Missing baby found in sandwich.
I want to say true.
False.
I'm gonna say true again.
I'm gonna say true as well.
Because I mean, that would be hilarious, first of all.
A baby found in... Who made... I think that's fake.
That's got.
How could
please
you get
tell me
lost in a
that's not
sandwich?
fake? What? Oh.
Huh.
That's a new
If
one.
the sandwich is big enough. Good.
The baby is still alive. It's not like the baby. They're holding the baby. New York resident hires gunman for son's birthday party. Says it was an accident.
I think that sounds like a southern thing to do. That would happen.
That's a good observation.
I'm saying it's true.
I mean, I'm gonna go false just because how do you accidentally hire somebody to a birthday party and then.
Well, maybe he found someone like on the street and he was like, "Hey, I need someone for my kid's birthday party."
Yeah,
He's
because
like, I got a great act, and then he just showed up with a gun. So.
Girl, I believe that.
Yeah, I believe
it's
that
New
too.
York. Anything can happen.
Californian man arrested robbing his own house. He presses charges.
Yes.
But
Just yes.
Just yes. No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no then.
Is that true or false?
I'm gonna say it's true.
Yeah, me too. I mean, California, they got some crazy people out there.
Yeah.
Against himself? Okay.
Fake.
I'm
saying fake.
gonna say fake.
I'm John Walker Webb, and this has been The Central.